Hey everyone, I'm gonna do a quick little unboxing video of this ToAuto melting furnace. This is my very first furnace. I've been using a weed burner and paper stones as a furnace, and I finally decided to purchase a furnace to see if I still enjoy this as a hobby. So let's see what I think on my very first open. Never heard of this brand before. There are other brands out there, but I was just searching for and it ended up being the budget that I wanted to spend. So let's see, we've got a fairly thick owner's manual. But I mainly ordered this furnace because I was looking for something small, 6 kilogram furnace. And everything that I've researched so far is I wanted a furnace with a gauge on the regulator so I could see just how much gas was going through, how much propane. And then I also wanted to be able to adjust the airflow on my burner. So this furnace was at my price range and had both. Here's the burner here. Like I said, I don't know much about them, but I definitely can see that I can adjust the airflow. Let's see. Everything is packed very tight in the cardboard. This looks like a graphite ingot. Oh, very nice. Fairly deep, probably at least an inch deep. Nice looking graphite ingot. All right. In the inside, that came inside. We've got the lid. So, and don't worry, I plan on doing some refracting cement. The welds look pretty decent on it. Feels kind of thin. And I'm being careful not to touch the, whatever the heck the cloth is, the fire cloth. There is quite a bit of loose fire cloth in here. So I don't know how well you can see it, but there is some loose fire cloth down here that's come out. But it came with a pair of gloves as well. That's pretty good. They fit really well. I have a typically when I order gloves through work, I order an extra large, and for me these gloves feel just fine. They're not very thick. I will give them a try once just to see how they do in a future video, but I already have a different set of gloves that I've ordered. So let's go ahead. Pull the furnace out here. And a set of tongs. The tongs are, as expected, they look like they're milled. Not bad quality, but I did also order a set of tongs that are also double as pouring tongs. So these will be good for maybe taking the lid on and off, you know, whatnot like that, but definitely wouldn't be using them to pick up the crucible. So let's go. All right, let's check out the crucible here. So I have already ordered 2 other crucibles. That way I have 1 crucible for each type of metal I plan on melting down. But this one's nice size. You can tell it needs to be cured. It looks solid. I don't see any cracks in it. So nice looking crucible. And let's slowly take this foam out from the crucible. And we do have a little fire block down here. I'm gonna need to put on a mask before I do the refracting cement to lay the rest of this fabric flat, kind of reposition it a little bit. The fabric's not perfectly lined up with the hole for the burner, but we'll see. Burner fits in right away. It is a little lopsided. I may, as time goes on, if that starts to bother me, I mean, you can see that it easily tips over with just a touch. Probably either put a support underneath this end of the burner, or maybe add some weights to this end of the furnace. But like I said, this is a very budget-friendly furnace. I'm trying to remember what I paid for it, but it was less than $150. And the big thing was it had the adjustable burner, and on the propane hose, these are the 2 features that I really wanted to find. On the propane hose, it does have a small PSI gauge. I didn't realize I was off camera. The propane hose does have a small PSI gauge on it. That was the other big thing I was looking for in my first pot. So let's see, the lid fits on right. Not a bad looking little unit. So I will post a link to it from, got it from Amazon. So I'll post a link to it. Just kind of look at everything. Just a removable tip. So it looks like, what's nice is we could completely take everything apart. I'll read the instructions, of course, before I start firing this up for the first time. Lots to learn about this, but I'm excited for it. So next thing to do is get a mask and adjust the, I don't know remember exactly what it's called, but we're just gonna call it the fire claw. Thank you everybody for watching. Stay tuned for future videos.